Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. This is MikeMoneyGMR once again, and I didn't really do a whole lot, just repair my weapons and the ride armor. Or ride pod, whichever you want to call it. The only other thing I made sure of is that we got everything squared away so I know how to get to it. I would put this into the equipment thing, but I would accidentally use it and that'd be bad, so yeah. These things are actually worth a lot of points, so it's actually a good idea that you just beat the hell out of them. Get it. Damn it. So you have to have the camera pointing at him, by the way. I'm trying my best, but it's not working for me right now. I know, I'm about to be blown up by the bomb. I'm just not caring. I think I got it. No, I missed. I know, I'm being ballsy by not healing. There you go. Well, let me see if I got that picture or not. Looks like I did, because I got another thing. Yep. You can't really see it, but I got it. So, anyway, now that I got that, let's heal our ass up. And get ready to do some damage to this guy. See, he's not that hard to kill. But that's the only scoop you need to get, by the way.
My poor little Halloween! It's okay! You can still move! Stand up! Hurry now!
Why would you go towards him?
Huh? Huh? Heave-ho! Heave-ho! What's that? Phew.
Yeah, that fight.
Could that be the way out?
That fight, I made it look a lot harder than it really is. Just because of the fact that I couldn't get the camera to work. But honestly, that fight is super easy, as you saw. Especially if you get the ride armor leveled up a lot. Now, if you try using the wrench, it takes freaking forever, by the way. We've tried it before. It's a really stupid idea, but I mean, you have that option. Which it has 0 census points, so... Oh wait, the gun has 6? Oh yeah, I was looking at it, but I wanted to look up my guide, which I don't have. Probably because I, no, got it. Sweet. Alright. Let's see. No, that's Dark Cloud 1. Damn it. Wasting my viewers' time while I F around. Da da da. Okay, I think we want to do the bottom one if I'm not mistaken. Just making sure. I mean, there's a thing later on where you're going to do it to the first one. Okay, seriously, how many... Oh, there's 44 like uses of the word trumpet in this. That's stupid. But yeah, anyway, I think it's the bottom one that we want to do. So what do we need for that? Smash, attack, and flame. Okay. Well, we need a lot of flame, I'm pretty sure, for what it's going to become. So let's do 4. And then some smash, which I don't have any actually. So we'll just do cyclone 2. Yeah, I will admit, I'm kind of wasteful when it comes to these. But hey, this will get us on the road to getting it built up to that. Yeah, all we need now is smash, flame, and attack. Sweet. Alright then, let's get out of here. Actually, I wonder, can we get help on scoops? No. Power-up items? Power-up items are in baskets. Baskets can be found in various places and do their adventure. Find them as you can. Ah, that's right. Potato pie increases max defense. I'm gonna put a sensor on the other one because you don't want to know that one yet. And on the top, damn it! Power-up items are in baskets. Baskets can be found in various places during the adventure. Find them as you can. Fruit of Eden. If you use the shield kit, the core defense increases, makes that total right pod defense level along with body defense level. Save up XP and go see Cedric. It's okay, there you go. Ugh, I hate having to do that because I know that sometimes I mess up and then you guys get to see it anyway. But yeah, I wanted to look at that real quick. So, okay, here's all of the abnormal statuses, just so you know. So you still have Poison, Gooey, and Curse from the last game. You also have Stop, and yeah, that's it. The new ones in this game are Petrification, Thirst, which Thirst is different in this game. When you get thirsty, basically all it does is it renders you unable to eat. Kind of think of whenever your throat's like really dry, you don't want to do anything else but drink. So yeah, it's kind of like what it is. Weapon special effects, you got wealth, which this one's kind of nice that it actually tells you this, unlike the last game, which didn't tell you squat hola. You got wealth, which makes money drop more, like basically increases the amount of money they drop. Poverty, or also known as being poor, makes enemies drop even less money than they usually do. Poison will definitely poison your enemies. Stop will freeze movement for a certain time. Steal, this is an interesting one. It was called Thief in the last game, but basically you can steal any enemy's items that they might have. And critical, high probability of inflicting high damage, opposite of dark. Durable, difficult to reduce weapon HP. Although your weapon already has a durable stat, you can get this one to get extra durability. I don't know very many weapons that have fragile. I think the Sandbreaker is back in this game, but it's not for our main character here. So, you know who that will probably be if you've played the game before. But don't spoil it in the comments. I want people who have not played the game before to know, to be like surprised that we have another character and who they are. Absorbs percentage of damage to enemy as health. So that one's kind of interesting because every time you defeat an enemy or like just damage them at all, you'll gain health, kind of like you're a vampire. Heal gradually recovers energy. Basically, as you walk around, you'll recover like 1 to like 5 HP, something like that, I think. Dark, attack level increases but lose small amount of health. I think that means every time you hit. I don't know how that exactly works. Anti-lock brake system? No. Abs up basically just means that more experience is dropped by enemies. Another thing that I have to put a sensor on. Don't pay attention to this screen at all, okay? Or that, so yeah, anyway. And we can get a little bit of information on the ride pod.
Let me tell you about the ride pod. When you're up against a big, tall baddie, or facing a nasty opponent that isn't fazed by normal attacks, that's when you call on the ride pod. To switch over, all you gotta do is go to the character menu and select the ride pod. The green bar on the status screen shows how much energy you got left. But be careful, because when this hits 0, you won't be able to maneuver it in the dungeons anymore. By defeating an enemy with the ride pod, the core at the heart of the machine builds up experience points, or EXP. And by building up its EXP, you can upgrade the core and raise its capacity. The capacity tells you what parts the core can handle, and the higher the capacity, the better parts you can install.
That gun
Once
weapon
you
right
start
there is
racking
amazing,
up
by the
the
way.
EXP, just let me know and I can upgrade your core for you.
I can tell you right now, that was like one of my favorite weapons. Even though it's really not that strong, it is one of my favorite weapons because you don't have to get close to enemies at all. Nope, okay, we don't have anything on that. Anyway, once again we want to save. Oh yeah, just like I said before, you know how you can go back to old floors and fight the enemies over and over again? You can't go back and fight bosses again, sadly. So like I said, if you miss that thing, you're screwed. You can't get it, and you have to like start a new game if you want to get it. As much as that would suck. Anyway, here, let's pull this back up just so I know that everything's still recording. Okay. Sorry for smacking the mic. I wanted to make sure it got that I'm using the mic and not my computer's built-in one. Because even though my voice sounds clearer through that one, I would sound far away. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Now, real quick, let me just tell you something funny. Later on in the game, you can actually come back to this place, and you actually get stuck here. Well, you can use the move option to get out of here, but it's just kind of funny because if you get put here, for this time you actually have a cutscene that changes something interesting. But when you first come here, like after, like beating the dungeon and like moving and like basically doing this cutscene, if you try coming back here, you'll actually just not be able to do anything, and there's nothing to find here. It's kind of funny, actually.
That was the first time I had seen it. The sky that reached so far away, so far above. The most beautiful thing I had ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But I was yet to realize that great changes were happening in the world. Cedric, what are you doing here?
What you think? You surprised? The Blackstone Railroad's back and ready for action. We're gonna see the world on this baby. Max, we got quite an adventure ahead of us. Hop on so we can hit the road.
Don't worry, that cutscene will make sense in a minute.
All right, listen up, Max. This is what I found out from Need. His story was pretty far-fetched. It was 15 years ago.
Something terrible happened in the world. What exactly happened? You don't need this letter to tell you that, do you, Mother? Listening to Cedric's story, at first I was surprised. But as I listened, I slowly started to understand exactly what it was that was happening around me. 15 years ago, the world was laid to waste, and all that remained was the town of Palm Brinks.
This might sound kind of familiar. In Dark Cloud 1, remember, the Dark Genie was summoned, and the general who summoned him went around basically laying waste to everything so that he could control it all, basically. And the last town that remained, as far as I can guess, was your town, and then he came in and destroyed that one too. This one's slightly different. This time, everything was laid to waste, and Palm Brinks is the only one town again. But this time there is no immediate danger to Palm Brinks that we can see, right? Well, we're about to find out why.
Our enemy, the one who destroyed everything, was a mysterious ruler. His name? Emperor Griffin. We still don't know why he did this. Why he destroyed our world.
So, okay, here is our, more or less, mysterious character who wants destruction of everything. Like you said, we don't know why at this time. We'll find out, I would say, maybe around like the halfway point of the game. I'm not sure exactly when it is that you will find out about it. It's been so long since I played this game, I don't really remember if he actually explains everything or not. But, here, let's continue.
The reason that he did not also destroy Palm Brinks was because of a stone he believed was hidden in our town.
Ah, that's why. Okay, so I kind of expected this as much, but basically, you know how Mr. Flotsam here was like trying to like search desperately through the entire town to find the stone, and he even had Mayor Need helping. That's basically the only reason why the town was saved. And Mayor Need was like, I guess, what's the word you're looking for? Stalling for so long, because it's as if he knew that you had the stone all along, like your family had it, you know, your dad, I guess, was the one who originally had it, so that he was like trying to hide that more than anything. And so now it's like to a point where he's just like, okay, we have no choice, we have to do something to stop this.
Yes, the stone I'm wearing right now. Griffin's henchman, Flotsam, threatened the mayor and made him search for the stone. And that's why, when he found out that I had it, he wanted to catch me so badly. The world laid to waste, the elusive overlord Emperor Griffin, and the strange stone that everyone seemed to want. With this mysterious puzzle, my adventure began.
What the? It came from outside! Max, that ladder there leads to the roof of the train. Go check it out.
Gotcha!
I like how he doesn't even question. He's like, wait, why me? By the way, make sure you use this save point. The thing that's coming up ahead can screw you over the first time you do it, as it did me, so I highly recommend that you do that. It probably will screw me up in this playthrough too. Let's see.
Not him again! Ah, it's like he's stuck to my boot!
Oh, I love this. That scene where he's like wearing sunglasses, goggles, and like pulling his hat down is just hilarious.
Max! If we don't do something fast, we're in serious trouble. Time to fight back, son.
Sounds like a good idea, but how?
Here, use this.
So I throw this?
Yep. You toss it, and I'll grab another one. Just keep tossing them.
I'm not so sure if this... All right, I'll do it!
Time to show them who's boss.
Armed ATV, P3000. Now, real quick, during this fight, there's no scoop or anything that you need to get. Yeah, there's not. Basically, all you need to do is throw 3 bombs at the ATV to defeat it. So you only have an amount of time though before he destroys the train. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, see, it's not very hard to hit him. Oops. That was bad. You really don't have to move much for that fight, by the way.
It's on fire! Do something, you worthless lump! Why, I oughta...
Ew.
This doesn't look good, Max. He's gonna blow himself up along with this whole train.
What? Lob another one of those bombs at me! Come on now! Do it!
Oh no.
Hey, mister! Don't you ever give up? You're starting to look pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
What's this? Another little brat?
Oh, I see.
So you want to die too? Sure, why not? Let's go, punk! It's time to burn!
What's this?
It's you! How did you... Huh?
Ow.
So that was how I met Monica.
Okay, so you don't. I didn't
Even though it
spoil
was the first time we'd met, I felt like I'd known her for a long time. Eventually, in the middle of the forest, the train couldn't go any further.
Thankfully, I didn't, like, I'm not gonna show her name, but yeah. I mean, this is Monica. That was the one who showed up in the, thing I had to censor, by the way.
Stop by our rock. Gonna take some work to move that one.
Just use one of the bombs you have, idiot.
That's fine with me. I've got things to do here. This place is the Spirit Forest, Sindane. But it's different than in my time.
Monica came from the future. She came to this time to do something very important. That's what she told me. Normally, you wouldn't believe time travel was possible. It's crazy, but this was only the beginning of our unbelievable adventure. The real surprises were still ahead of us.
If we could restore the Great Elder's origin point,
I couldn't help but like think during that point when she's talking and he's talking to us, he's just like ignoring the hell out of her. And he's just telling us all this stuff and she's like, hey, dumbass, are you listening to me?
he could tell us who Griffin really is.
The origin point?
Yes, an origin point is where something begins. Like a flower, you first have to plant the seed in the soil before it will bloom.
Okay.
In that case, the action of planting the seed is the origin point of the flower. In that way, the flower is the history that springs from the origin point. In the same way, all things that happen in the future have their origin point in the past. But if that origin point is changed, the results can be terrible.
Okay.
And that's what Griffin has done. Griffin has sent his henchmen to this time, altering the origin points of my time. And now he is rewriting history as he sees fit. In my time, this forest was where the Elder of the Spirits, Jurak, lived. He was very wise and powerful.
That name sounds familiar.
His great power purified the forest and gave vitality to all the living things in it.
Oh, that word vitality. I love that word.
But Griffin erased Jurak from existence. And not only Jurak, all those with the power to challenge Griffin are being erased from existence too. I don't think he'll stop until he's wiped out the entire world. So, someone has to stop him. Even now, my comrades are fighting Griffin in the future. And Max, I need you to help us.
He seems okay with that.
Huh? Me?
Yes, you have to.
You know, I can honestly say that that would be the same response that anybody would have. Me? Why me?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
All right, I knew you would. Guess we're a team now, right?
I just love how excited she gets right here.
And with that, Monica joined my adventure. An adventure to take back the true past, the true history that had been stolen by Emperor Griffin. Chapter 2, Resurrection of the Great Elder.
Monica has joined you. Select character in the main menu to switch character, or just hold down the L3 button. Obtain 5 armband repair powder.
Let's start with Sindane.
Sindane?
Max, you go on without me. I'll just stay here and work on getting Blackstone running again. If you need my help, just holler.
Hey, Max, we're gonna have to work hard to shift this boulder. Bring back anything good you find in the forest. Make sure you let us know if you need a hand. Okay, take care of yourself, Max.
They actually are pretty helpful characters.
And you too, little girly pie.
Oh, good lord.
You bet! Okay, let's go.
I love how she's not even phased when that sounds like creepy as shit. You can now use the train to move around. Choose leave from the train door menu to return to Palm Springs to do some shopping. Or you can just move. As more people join your adventure, put them on the train. You can have your friends on the train and immigrate to the diorama areas or go into the dungeons with you as support characters. So, yeah. So, like I said, this is our team. You have Maximilian, Monica, the Ride Pod, something that we don't know what it is yet, and your support character. Yeah, that's it. But I'll have to explain more of this in the next episode since we've reached our time limit. Actually, we surpassed it a little bit thanks to all the cutscenes. So when I come back, I'll explain this a little bit more in detail. I'm going to do one more episode of this, and then I'm going to go back to my other main Let's Plays because it's only fair that I do. Till then, everyone, bye.